Welcome to Catherine Paper Art. In today's video, I will show you how I made this birthday card using the Checkmate bundle from Spellbinders. It's a versatile set. You can do so much with it. The set includes cutting dies, stencils, a 3D embossing folder, and sentiments with their coordinating dies as well. Now the cutting dies cut out not only chess pieces but checkers as well. And the stencils will give you a chessboard or checkerboard, whichever you choose, but it also has shadows for the players, for the chess players. I didn't use those on my card after all, but and the 3D embossing folder is really nice. It's really, really nice. You can't really see it on the card, but then the sentiments, there's a ton of sentiments, and they're really unique. Just very unique, perfect for any chess enthusiast or checkers enthusiast. So I'll show you all about this coming up next. So to make this card, I'm going to start by stenciling first, and after stenciling, then I will emboss it with the 3D embossing folder. And I will be stenciling this with Distress ink in the black soot. And I will use a brush for best coverage. And I'll go over this a few times to get the saturation that I want. I could use any other black ink, but this is the one I want to use. So I'll go ahead and finish this off screen and be right back. Okay, I have finished inking my panel and I'm now ready to run it through the embossing folder, and I'll do that off camera and be right back. So when I inked this, I only used the first two stencils, numbers 1 and 2, because I just wanted this simple black and white pattern, because I wanted to make a marble chessboard. And so what I'm doing now, I've embossed it already, and what I'm doing now is I'm adding some slight veining to the marble, and I'm just using a number 2 pencil, and I'm going very lightly. I don't know if you can see that. So I just want to give it just a natural veining look. I don't want to be too heavy-handed. And so I just try to vary the pattern. And for the black tiles, I will use my white gel pen. And once I put the gel pen down, then I erase it lightly. So I'll continue doing this off screen and I'll be right back. So for the marble, the black marble, I use my gel pen, as I said, and I use my electric eraser to remove it. Now when whoops, sorry about that. When I use my gel pen, I just use little spare marks, and I just go a little bit at a time. And I take my eraser and I just lightly go over the marks. Depends on how much I want it to be prominent, how prominent I want it to be. You can also use silver, but let's see. Oops, sorry about that. That's about how I want it to look there. So I'll go ahead and finish this off screen. It doesn't take long at all. And I'll be right back. Okay, I finished all of my veining in both marble tiles, the white and the black. And now for the die cut chess pieces. So I am making an upscale chess set card, and I looked online to see what the most upscale chess sets were, and they seem to be made of marble, and then the chess pieces are gold and or silver for the most part. So what I did was I chose four different finishes of gold and 4 different finishes of silver, and I used the pattern on the die set as an example, just by going by the colorway. So that's how I chose my four colors, so to speak, of the gold and silver. And I'm not going to be using all of these on one card, obviously, but so gold is going to be the winner of the chess game on my card, and so I will go ahead and lay that out and be right back. Okay, I have trimmed my card and mounted it, and I have heat embossed a sentiment, "You rule the board," and I have stamped on the inside "Happy Birthday." I put a little crown on there. And now the only thing I have left to do is place my players, and I will do that off camera and be right back. Okay, here's my finished card. I've mounted all my players, and the gold players, the winning players, are adhered with foam squares, and the silver players are just direct glued to the board. And one thing I want to mention is using tweezers was not a good idea on some of this cardstock, because it ended up scratching it. So I was trying to use tweezers to help me place some of the pieces. Not a good idea. Anyway, so that's the card. And a note about the sentiments: the "You rule the board" was just too long for this, so I used a different U. I used the Simon Says stamp, All My Love stamps. I took the U from there, and then on the inside, the Happy Birthday from this set was just too small for a 5x7, so I used the Elizabeth Craft Designs Banner Sentiments Happy Birthday, and it's a different font, but it's okay. It's happy. It's a happy font. And I put a little crown on there from the die set as well. And I think it came out pretty nice. So you can let me know what you think in the comments. And anyway, if you enjoyed the video, if you like the card, please leave us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.